Hey guys, today I want to teach you how to do the text AMV that you see in most like TikTok edits and how to do the text to an object because I think they're very cool effects and I haven't seen anyone do them on YouTube, so I might as well teach you guys how to do it. So for the text AMV, first thing you gotta do is go grab a text plus, scale it up to the length of your clip, then add in your text. So I'm just gonna, since this is just an example, I'm just gonna write text. Then you wanna go to the fonts, go and look for BBAS new. So then all you gotta do is scale it up all the way. Then after you've done that, you need to go to shading because we need to add shadows behind it to make it look good. Because right now, if you can tell, it looks a little bit bland. If you add an overlay, it still looks it doesn't look that good, right? So what you would have to do is you should enable overlay. Forgot to mention that you should enable overlay. What you have to do is go to shading, go to select the third element. Make sure the first one's also enabled. Select the third element, click enable. Then it will add like a little shadow behind the text. So it will make it pop out a little bit more. And then we need to adjust this a little bit. So we would scale it up a little bit so that it's like aligned with the text. The Y offset is aligned with the text. Then we're gonna move the X offset a little bit to the left, just a tiny bit. And so we still need to make it noticeable, a tiny bit like this. So it pops out a little bit more. And after you do that, go back to your video, and as you can see, it looks way better. It looks a lot better. And if you guys wanted to create that tracking animation for your text, then I'll show you guys how to do it as well. So go back into your text, put a keyframe at the start of your clip, and then go to the end of your clip, put a keyframe, go to the start and decrease the value a little bit. Like I would say a good like value would be 0.962, something like that. We don't want to make it too much. It won't look good. So as you can see, this is the animation that we have right now, but I'd like to use the spline because it will make it more smoother and it will keep going throughout the whole clip. So it will look way better. For you, it would be the S. So if you click S, it will make it smooth. For me, it's F because because I adjusted it like that. So you take the key, you take this handle, you drag it up like this, and then once you've done that, it should look something like this, like that. So it's a lot faster now and looks way better. As you can see, it's a lot smoother now and looks way better. So yeah, that's how you create the tracking effect. And if you guys don't want to do all that, then you can just install my preset, find it under titles, Rockets presets, and then you can just drag and drop the AMV Text V1 and just drag and drop it down, adjust it to the scale of your clip, and then boom. So as you can see, it looks pretty good. And to give the finishing look, you add the overlay, then boom. And now I'm gonna teach you guys how to do the text to an object. So first things first, you guys need to know something. You need to pick like a clip where there's enough space in the background where you can put the text. Like for example here, you can't put the text anywhere because there's not enough space between the characters. For example, right here behind Akaza. So there's a lot of space here, so much potential for text. And another example would be right here. Wait, let me just write right here. So as you can see, I already did it. This is like perfect for text. Put the text on object. But let me teach you guys. So first things first, make sure you're in the Fusion, and so you grab a planner tracker, then you create the box where you want the text to be in. So well, I want it to be right behind Akaza. I'll do it right here, like this. Then, before you track, you need to go to the tracker, set it to hybrid point area. After you've done that, then you click set and you track. Then after it's finished tracking, what you need to do now is you need to grab text plus from here. You connect it to the planner tracker. Write in your text, set it to whatever font you want. I'm gonna put it to BBAS new, just like how I did for the last one, regular. Go back to the planner tracker, and you would set this to corner pin. You need to readjust the planner tracker. Just grab it and readjust it how you did before. Then, as you can see, the text is extremely small. So what I would do is I would I'll take this size node and I would increase it. And now, as you can see, the text is pointing to the left. So it's been rotated to the left, and we don't want it. I want it to look, I want it to be like down. So what you would do, you'd go to layout and you would go to the rotation section and you can just rotate it like this. There you go. As you can see, it's been tracked. Now you can add like, a shade. So now it looks like this. So yeah, let me know if you guys need any help in the comments. Thank you for watching.